Are you sure this is okay?
You're in country, dude. Live a little. Now, she's pretty sensitive, so go easy on the throttle, okay?
All right.
My friend is thinking about buying the new bike. I haven't even had it at my house now for like 3 hours. And my friend is thinking about purchasing the bike. So, he says he wants to see it go for a ride. I know that this bike is in good working shape. So, let me listen to the tank here. Oh yeah, there's a ton of gas in this thing. Good. Good. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's take this big girl out. By the way, this is not, I've ridden much larger bikes. I had an 1800 Victory, so this is okay. This will seem like a fun ride. And but I got away from big bikes because Dan likes to do stupid things on big bikes. When I get the power and I feel it, I just want to ride kind of crazy. So that's the whole reason I got back into scooters instead of like big bikes. I'm trying to keep everything under 500 cc's, and clearly this is 1100 cc, so this is a monster. So let's turn her on here and get her going. This thing runs great, man. Don't even have to give it throttle. She just cranks up. Good to go. Let her warm up for a sec. Like I said, I'm taking this ride for my friend who is thinking about buying it. I do not, as much as I want to keep this bike, and everybody keeps telling me, trust me, don't ride it, you're going to want to keep it. I'm going to be honest with you here, I do not need this bike. I don't care how well it functions. None of that stuff. Dan does not need a bike this size. I will drive too crazy on a bike this size. So it's not something Dan needs in his world. But let's take this out, see how much power it has, see how smooth it is, and get her out on the road here a little bit. Should be good to go. Walk her on out of here. Now, this guy said he made some mods to the carburetor. Walk it out of my neighborhood here. Oops, damn it. Didn't give her enough gas. I gotta get used to this bike a little bit. Now, let me shut my visor here. Yeah, she's not quite the Buell Blast. Let me see if I can do a little better on this one here. Alright, let's give her a little bit of gas here. There we go. Getting used to the clutch. Let's see how well it shifts here. Oh, smooth, man. This thing is amazing. Let's see what kind of pull it has here. I'm going to hunker my butt down into the seat and give her a good yoke on the throttle and see how she does. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, this bike is rowdy. Oh my god, this bike is rowdy. And it's very smooth too. It pulled into that throttle nicely. This thing actually has an incredible amount of torque. So, all right. Ride her down to the light here, or down to the stop sign. Slowly coming to the throttle here. There we go. You know, this bike is perfect for someone like me, my size, everything. But I gotta be honest with you, as much as I like cruising this thing, yeah, Dan does not need this bike. I will kill myself on this bike. It's got too much power, and I just want to unload that power all the time. I can just riding this, it makes me feel extremely good, and I don't want that. I want something underpowered that's going to leave me frustrated with not enough speed. So let's go into this turn here. We'll go up by the golf course. Let's give her a bit more throttle. Yes, yeah, this bike is smooth, runs great, has tons of power, very responsive throttle. This thing runs just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's crazy. It's crazy to be able to pick up this bike for 500 bucks. Especially in the condition and shape it's in. We'll go up by the golf course here. I want to take it on a nice little cruise. I already got the clutch figured out perfectly. And I know when to shift. Dan's in his happy place right now. This bike feels great. Oh God, this bike is so loud. Yeah, buddy. Now this thing runs great. Whoever buys this is getting a hell of a deal. This thing is in perfect condition. I can't say perfect condition. It's in very well maintained shape. Buddy obviously spent time and energy keeping this bike in good shape. It shifts perfect. There's no clunking. The engine is perfect. The engine sounds like a sewing machine. It sounds so flawlessly perfect. It's crazy. It's crazy this bike has this kind of mileage on it. This is a very nice ride. It's extremely easy to control this bike and maintain it, despite it being almost a 700-pound bike. It's a very nice bike. I am a big dude, so it's easy for me to throw the weight of this bike around. If it was a smaller person, probably be a little bit more difficult. But for me, this bike is really easy to throw around and ride. Didn't take me long to figure out the clutch on this thing and the throttle control. I feel very comfortable riding this. You don't need this bike, Dan. You do not need to keep this bike. I know you got a really good price for it. You don't need to keep this bike. You need to sell it and get money. You need money, Dan. You don't need this bike. This is a nice bike, but you certainly don't need it. Walk it on in here in first gear. This is quite a roundabout. It's a very tight roundabout. This is a fantastic ride. This bike knows what it is and it tells the road what it is. It's got commanding power, extremely easy to toss around for its size and weight. This bike knows what it wants when it's on the road. It's rare that you find bikes that want to drive themselves, and all they ask you for is just a tiny bit of assistance and a lot of throttle. That is this bike right here. It loves this. Absolutely loves this. Oh God, I forgot I chose the bumpy part of the road here. All right. You could ride this thing all day and be comfortable. The seat is comfortable. Everything about this is comfortable. And she's got bags. This thing is full leathered out. It's crazy. So basically all this thing needs is a seat. Oh, and the speedometer sensor fixed. Ooh, is that water? That's definitely water. Good thing Dan was paying attention. What a fantastic ride. Nothing crazy in the handlebars. She just takes it, man. She takes it. Coming out. Yeah, this is a bike you could ride hard and have a good time with. Roll into second gear here. Light on the throttle so she doesn't jerk you. Slow down, kick first. Nice gradual right hand and first. Oh man, I could see myself riding this thing too. I don't need it though, I really don't. You bought this to flip, Dan. Sell it to your friend. You'll kill yourself on this. See, I have to tell myself these things because I will fucking ride this thing and kill myself. I love anything on two wheels fast enough to do something stupid on. Even at 34 years old, man. This bike just handles the road well. This is a very well handling bike. I've been riding this thing all of like 7 minutes and I'm one-handed. I feel comfortable. As a matter of fact, you could probably let go of the handlebars and still steer it. Yep, totally. This is a very well-balanced machine. Very well balanced. Look at that. She just holds the road. This is an incredible bike. This bike knows what it wants. Walk her home in first gear here. God, what a machine. What an absolute machine. And then we'll cut back on the throttle so I don't try to kill my neighbors in their ears. We'll coast it on into the garage. Beautiful ride. What a machine, man. Sell it, Dan. You don't need it. Trust me. Just sell it. Sell it. Get rid of it, Dan. Well, there's your ride. I hope you enjoyed. I did. I definitely enjoyed. Let's turn the gas off here. Boop. So, buddy, you were interested in it going for a ride. As of right now, all it needs is, I mean, you could probably just use your phone. That's what he was doing. He's just using his phone for a speedometer. He left you a really nice phone mount here to put your phone on there and download the DigiHUD app, and good to go. And then this seat and this seat. So it looks like all you need is seats, and then if you want to, you can fix the speed sensor on the front wheel. That would be completely up to you. I don't see it as being necessary, but that's the speed sensor right there. So you'd take the front wheel off, replace the speed sensor, and then that would start working again. But I do what he does. I just use my GPS DigiHUD app because it works great. That's what I did with this scooter. I just put the DigiHUD app on there. So it's up to you if you want to fix it or not. I'm not going to. There's so many easier ways to solve that problem than to actually tear all that down. What if you want a nice working bike? I suppose you could do that. I'm leaving it as is. So, and I'll probably cut that leather pouch off there because that is horrible looking. That has been on there way too long. Probably was nice when it first started off, but at this point, it's a little crummy. The rest of it looks nice, but yeah, it's a little crummy. So, anyways, there's your ride. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be selling this guy here pretty soon. I'm waiting on the new clutch to come in for this one. I stole the clutch off of this and moved it onto that one, because we all knew that one had clutch issues. So I'm waiting for the new clutch for this. And then this is good to go. That one rides fine now. So this one we know rides fine. Now it's just waiting on a clutch. So there you go. There you go. Alright guys, Drone Worship calling it a night. Hope you enjoyed that ride. I enjoyed it. It was fun. This thing's a hell of a machine. It's very smooth for its year, day, mileage, all that stuff. It's a hell of a ride. Ready for a new owner already. Needs nothing except for, like I said, seat if you want to do that, and speed sensor. That's it. Other than that, she's ready to rip, tater chip. Boom.
So awesome! It's like a dream! It's like a dream!